I told her calmly that I didn't resent her, but I also didn't need her in my life anymore. The money didn't change me, it just revealed who she really was. I had worked hard, stayed focused, and believed in myself when no one else did. That was the real victory. She looked at me, realizing fully what she had walked away from. Her relationship with her new boyfriend suddenly seemed less certain, while I was steady, confident, and at peace. I didn't flaunt my wealth, I didn't gloat, and I didn't chase revenge. My life had moved forward, and hers had to face the reality of what she had lost. Months later, I started a new chapter. Meeting people who supported me, building a life I could be proud of. I didn't need validation from her, only from myself. That quiet confidence, that sense of self-respect, felt better than any check could provide. She said I'd die poor and alone. Instead, I became wealthy, secure, and at peace. And she had to live knowing the difference. A few months later, I ran into her at a charity event in Austin. She was there with her new boyfriend, looking confident and polished like she always did. But when someone mentioned my company and its recent acquisition, I saw it happen, the flicker of shock in her eyes. She realized the 35% share she had laughed off was worth millions. She tried to act casual and congratulated me, saying she was proud of what I'd accomplished. I nodded politely, letting her see I was unbothered. She asked if we could talk privately. That's when she admitted she had underestimated me, that she hadn't expected my life to turn out this way so fast. She hinted, almost shyly, that maybe we could reconnect. I thought about the years we spent together, the arguments, the disrespect, and those words she had thrown at me, "You'll die poor and alone." I remembered them clearly. I stayed calm and simply smiled, knowing that I had already won in ways she could never take from me. The shift came when a major company reached out about our software. They had a big problem, and our product was exactly what they needed. Suddenly, all those late nights, investor rejections, and endless stress made sense. We signed the deal, and the momentum never stopped. More clients came, and with them, attention from bigger investors. Our startup, once worth next to nothing, started growing fast. Every step we took increased the company's value. Then came the big moment. A major tech firm offered to buy us. I sat in the office, staring at the contract, heart pounding. The number on paper was unbelievable. My 35% share, the part she had dismissed as worthless during the divorce, was now worth $25 million. I didn't celebrate loudly. I didn't call friends or post about it online. I just felt a quiet satisfaction. Years of work, patience, and belief in myself had paid off. I finally understood. The value wasn't just in the money. It was in proving, to myself, that I could succeed despite everything. The first few months after the divorce were hard. The apartment felt too quiet. I worked during the day and came home to silence at night. Some friends chose sides. Some stopped calling. I kept my head down and focused on the company. Money was tight. There were weeks we weren't sure we could cover payroll. My two partners and I argued about strategy. Investors turned us down again and again. I heard the same words every time. Too small, too risky, not proven. Meanwhile, I heard through mutual friends that she was doing well. Posting pictures at nice restaurants. Traveling. Standing next to someone who looked more established. I won't lie, that hurt. Not because I wanted her back, but because it felt like she had already upgraded her life. There were nights I questioned myself. Maybe she was right. Maybe I was chasing something unrealistic. But every time doubt crept in, I remembered why we started the company. We had built something different. Something strong. We just needed one real chance. Then one morning, everything shifted. When she asked for the divorce, it wasn't calm or respectful. It was cold. She had already made up her mind. I could see it in the way she packed her things without hesitation. She said she was tired of waiting for someday. Tired of small paychecks. Tired of explaining to friends why her husband was still building something that hadn't made real money yet. I tried to explain that startups take time. That growth isn't instant. But she didn't want patience. She wanted proof. She wanted a lifestyle that looked successful right now. The night everything ended, we stood in the kitchen arguing. She said she couldn't waste more years on uncertainty. Then she looked at me and said I would end up with nothing. That no one would stick around for someone chasing dreams that don't pay off. The divorce moved quickly after that. Papers were signed. Assets divided. She walked away confident she made the smart choice. I stayed behind in a half-empty apartment, staring at the quiet walls. But something inside me changed that day.